Acts 14:22, mini sermon time, English Standard Version. Strengthening the souls of the disciples, encouraging them to continue in the faith, and saying that through many tribulations, are we going through tribulations? We are, aren't we? That through many tribulations, we must enter the kingdom of God. So, instead of complaining, James 4:9, draw near to God and he will draw near to you. In my previous video, I saw how, I talked about how in Acts, how Cornelius, a Gentile, the two main ways that he drew near to God was prayer and paying tithes and offerings, making sure that money went to the poor. Those are some of the ways that you draw near to God. Those are some of the ways that in drawing near to God, that he brings you through these tribulations that we must go through as we enter the kingdom of God. Again, Acts 14:22. Through many tribulations we must enter the kingdom of God, the last part of that verse. So if you draw near to God, I'm letting you know, he will help you to bear every tribulation that they put us through in this program. He will bear them for you. He will absorb. That's the only way I know how to say it. It's like a shield. He is our shield. The shield will absorb arrows, will absorb spears. It will prevent us from being stabbed and injured, and maybe even our lives being taken. Because God is our shield, he will absorb the sound campaigns, street theater, DEWs, ultrasonic weapons, helicopters, and all the loud noises and everything that they do. He has protected me from a honey trap. Draw near to God and he will draw near to you, and he will bring you through all of these tribulations that we must go through. And he will bring you, and it's his righteousness, it's not mine, okay? He will bring you to where you're not just talking about this program and what they do in this program and complaining about the program, but saying, I'm not complaining, I'm above it. But it's all that you talk about. Oh, they did this to me and they did that to me, and there were a bunch of red cars and there was this and there was that. And all of your focus, rather than it being on God, it's on what they're doing to me. If you draw near to God, tithes and offerings, prayer, meditation, reading his word, singing praise music to him. If you speak in tongues, utilize that. I used to not like to speak in tongues, even though the Lord gave me that spiritual gift. I use it a lot now. Oh my gosh, did I say fasting already? All of these are things we can do to draw near to God, so that God will draw near to us, and then he will carry us through these tribulations. He will absorb the brunt of these tribulations. He will be to you like a mama eagle or a papa eagle, where their wings are wrapped around you and there's a storm going on, but you can barely feel the storm because the mama eagle, the papa eagle, is absorbing all of it. That has been my experience. And know this, Jesus became sin for me so that I could become his righteousness. I'm not sitting here to say that I'm righteous. I'm sitting here to say that God has made me do things to draw near to him so that he would draw near to me. And this has been my experience, which is why you don't hear me talking a lot about the program, but more about the Lord. Like, subscribe, share. God bless.